and I'm pleased to announce that I'm on the Republican ballot for U.S. Congress District 36 in Texas. This is a brand new district, and it's a very important one because it includes not only the largest seaport in the United States in tonnage, but it also encompasses the largest petrochemical refining complex in the United States. Our entire economy is based on oil and natural gas. Can you imagine the products that are derived from oil and natural gas? Products such as rubber and plastics, pharmaceuticals, household products, housing materials, everything that we wear, all kinds of agricultural products, fertilizers that make our food. The trucks that bring our food to the grocery store are fueled with either natural gas or, in the future, or oil, gasoline. Are you tired of going to the grocery store and seeing prices rising a little bit here and there every time you go? Are you tired of seeing gas prices rise every time you go to fill up your tank? Well, I believe that I have a solution and a plan which will repair our problems economically, and it's all related to the U.S. oil industry. Please visit my website, www.loismyersforcongress.com, to see more details. And if you would, please let me know if you're interested in volunteering or contributing to this cause of fixing the U.S. oil economy, which I believe is the economic salvation for our entire economic problems in the United States. I'd like to mention one brief aspect of the oil industry. Most people do not know that the price of oil, when the price of oil is up, the value of the U.S. dollar is down. When the U.S. dollar is up, the price of oil is down. So it is strategic that we would regain control of our oil industry, which we lost in 1980 due to the windfall profits tax. And in order to regain control of the oil industry, we will then be able to increase our entire economy. Because the value of the U.S. dollar is strategic. It is the number one currency that is used to buy and sell oil with, and it's held in vast reserves by central banks around the world. Over the last few years, the U.S. dollar has been at risk because it's going down so much in value and the price of oil has been rising. The feeling is in the world that if the value of the U.S. dollar is going down in value, a lot of the central banks are thinking of maybe dumping their vast reserves of U.S. dollars because other countries are beginning to buy and sell oil using other commodities. Well, should the central banks decide to dump all of these U.S. dollars, all of a sudden the price of oil is going to shoot through the roof. And I hesitate to say what will happen to the U.S. economy if that happens. So please come with me to my next section on my plan, which is my KISS America plan, on my solution on the economic hope and salvation for America. Let me share with you my plan on how we can fix the oil crisis in America. It's called my KISS America plan. It stands for K, Kickstart the Oil Industry by getting drilling up and running across America so that we can increase our supplies, and by the law of supply and demand, we will lower our oil prices through the free enterprise system. Number two, introduce legislation that will reduce taxes on oil companies as well as small U.S. businesses. Number three, the first S, is for stop government overregulation, such as the EPA and Obamacare. They are not in the U.S. Constitution. I will support and uphold existing laws in the U.S. Constitution. Number 4S is for secure our borders, for national security, and so that we even have a country left over to fix an economy for. Well, past is prologue. If you will go back with me in history a bit, to 1980, you will see the demise of the U.S. oil industry with the windfall profits tax, so that in 2 years, the devastation was wrought on the small independent companies who drilled the 80% of our domestic oil. And in 2 years, by 1983, we were dependent on OPEC and foreign oil. They have been controlling our country ever since. Here is a chart that I printed out from the Texas Railroad Commission, which grants all the permits for drilling in Texas, oil drilling in Texas. You will see that in 1980 or 81, there was a rapid decline and has been continuing through the years of U.S. oil production, or Texas production, and Texas is the leader in oil production and in refining in the United States. But back in 1980, I was sitting at this desk and I wrote letters to every U.S. senator and congressman protesting the windfall profits tax, because my boss used to say, if they pass that tax, the Saudis will laugh us all the way to the bank, they'll have us over the barrel, and the price of oil will shoot up to $80 a barrel, God forbid. Well, it's well over 100, on its way to 200 if they should close the Straits of Hormuz due to a Middle East crisis. So it is extremely important that we regain control of our oil production, our supplies, and then that will lower the prices of oil, which will then spill over to all sectors of our economy. They will be improved so that they will begin, all businesses will begin to hire again, and we will have jobs, jobs, jobs across America. It's as simple as that. So, if you'll join with me and help me to get elected, volunteer or donate, please let me know. Either call me, write me, or go to my website, www.loismyersforcongress.com. We can join together and win this cause to get control back of our oil industry, the leading #1 industry in the United States. In addition to my plan of supporting the U.S. oil industry, regaining control of it, I propose to not only my KISS plan to jumpstart drilling in the United States, but I also want to encourage the Keystone Pipeline project. That will create massive jobs in the United States, but I also want to be able to tweak it in Congress so that